flying a 767 for FedEx to Newark with a load. We'll be flying at about 350, and right now the weather on this flight looks pretty good. Let me see. Yeah, we're in great shape. Great shape. Okay. We're going to be flying off of 18 right if all goes well. Okay. We're cold and dark. And let's get it. Battery up. RS alignment. This is where I'm just going to go through, place these all on or auto. These are okay, they're already set to on.
Sir, it might be a tad too warm in the cabin.
I'll fix that in a minute. APU to on, bus ties to auto, utility bus is on, and let's fire it up. Emergency lights armed. Left pumps on. Right pumps on. Position lights all on. I'm not worried about window heat right now, but yeah, not worried about that. This really is irrelevant right now, but I'll put it there for now. Auto 1. Trim air. And all these are auto. Isolation on. Engine, APU, engine. Going low. I'm going to, oh, I don't want that big. Ground operations, stairs, chalks, LSU, GPU, no GPU, fuel truck. Passenger bus, ECU, loader. Passenger number is 0. Is that right? Total fuel is 44,289. And our load sheet says that we have cargo at 78,295. Right. Before I load, go to airplane, open all, back to ground, optimize config, and load. Oh. this position. Here we go. And plane is loaded. I don't have it set to real time. That's fine. Plane. Close off. Remove all. Our reference airport is KMEM. Our departure. Oh, hold on, not yet. KMEM. And KEWR. Flight numbers FX 5046. And we're going to be going off on runway 18 right. I'll try this via F350. Well, let me do that. F350. Right. Nope. Our arrival should be 22 left. 22 left. Filbo give. If I could check departure, it's 18 right, goats. Seven. Okay. Wow, there's a lot going on between GVE there. If we're going to fix that. Okay. Alright, that's better. Okay. let's do something so y'all can follow along with me. This won't make a whole lot of sense unless you can watch me put it in. Okay. Are you running, biking? What are you doing? I am. Okay. Alright, we're going to walk through this. So we got ribs, Henner, Wirtz, Doug. There's Doug. DY. Now what's next? DY. Diab. So got goats. Then is that goats right there? Yeah. Then Diab. Okay. After Diab, I think does it go dark there after Diab? I think it does because I don't think I pick up again till GBE, or there's GBE there. Well, there's a lot going on between there. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna supplement there. So we're gonna put Hitman, hit MN, hit. Not sure who came up with a Hitman waypoint. Make a whole lot of sense. So hit MN. Followed by GH GATS, GHATS, GHATS. All right, followed by fount, FOUND, followed by Tonio. 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 Gotcha. Alright, we'll know which one's right in a second. I'm going to click on this. So, what happens when I do that? Let me see. Hitman Gats found Tonio. That's right. So 52 miles. That's good. Next is Congo. KONGO. Alright, the rule of thumb is usually it's the first one you hit, but you still want to check it. Okay, so Congo's in there now. Congo, 45 nautical miles at 7.2, a bear heading of 7.2. That looks correct. Okay, and then Niels. N-E-A-L-S. Niels. Neals. Niels. Okay, and then Sitter. S-I-T-T-R. S-I-T-T-R. Sitter. And then Asbur. A-S-B-U-R. Denny. D-E-N-N-Y.
I'm not playing. I don't know why.
And we're going to try to take the first one, see if it works out. Let's double check it.
So what is the answer?
Denny, 35 nautical miles at 8.7 heading, it's about right. And then malls, M-A-U-L-S, malls. And then for malls, we're back at give, so we're going to take give there, put it there, and we should have a completed route. So I'm going to save this route as KMEM to KEWR, KMEM, KEWR. Let's just leave it at that. Save. Bam. Now it's a company route of KMEM, KEWR. And that way, if I screw up on the power and it erases it, we're not redoing it. Okay? Woo! Alright, let's go to net. Okay, our gross, our ZFW is 2084. 208.4. It's 208,000. Almost as much as my mother-in-law. 208.4. There we go. And that automatically calculates the gross weight, which is 286, and that's amazingly close to what I see here. Gross weight 286. Woo! That's neat. Okay, and our reserves are 12. So we're going to put 12.7 reserves. Cruise altitude is 350. And our cost index is 80. I was checking our cruise winds. Everybody keeping up okay? Alright, good job. I've got the flight plan up and we're checking cruise winds. Here we go. That's a lot of info. Hold on. Sorry, a little slow. I'm getting my cruise winds. Actually, it's about 280 at 04. I think we can use that safely. So 280 at 04.
That's not much. Nope, it's not. Okay, our takeoff center of gravity for takeoff is 25. And we need our thrust climb info. Hold on, I'll get that real quick. There we go. Thrust climb is 52. That gives us a trim of 2.1. Okay. Actually 2.2. Okay. Gotcha. I'll take that. And our cruise, our takeoff winds are 25112. 25112. And our OAT is 33. Now I'm going to select ref speeds on, and our ref. So our V1 is 126. We're good there. We're gonna get Brian involved. Alright, we're good and loaded right now. I think we've got everything set correct. Oh, that's kind of weird. It's coming off the runway, it says it has 7 nautical miles, and then to there we go to, that's at 250 up to 4,630, and then to ribs. Okay. Okay. Let's look outside. Brian, can you get our IFR clearance?
I'll get our IFR clearance from clearance on 125.2.
Okay, remember we're in a 767-300 FedEx load. Our load's about 79,000 pounds.
We'd like to collect our IFR clearance, and we have information, Foxtrot. Give me 1 second for that clearance.
It's a little plane, itty bitty.
second while I grab the paperwork.
Okay, our climb and maintain is 7,000.
On span 460 with information pop-up requesting IFR clearance to stat note. I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Expected flight level after 10 minutes is 350, and squawking 5435. And I'll switch this over to TCAS, which I'm probably a little early on, but hey. All right. Right, packs are off right now. Pressure's good, and I'm going to go for engine 2 cut on. Right, you see how slow it's going? It does this sometime. To get that back to where it needs to be, I'm going to cut the fuel control to cut off and then back on. And you see what just happened? Three 3002 is our QNH, by the way. My engine is not very loud. Okay.
Okay, via the BB King 7 departure at file 6000, expect 310, 10 minutes after departure. 124.15, squawk 5653. American 1742, read back correct.
I have a problem. Got to fix.
Skylane 5490 Echo, Memphis clearance. Cleared to Birmingham via the Elvis 4 departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 7000. Expect flight level 25010 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.15. Squawk 3375. The hot rod 5 departure, then it's pilot, climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level 3201 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.65, block 6457, expect runway 18 right, FedEx 9081.
FedEx 9081 Heavy, read back correct.
Clearance delivery, good afternoon.
I have a problem, and I hope we get past it. My ground spoiler is stuck in the on position, and if we cannot get it retracted, we're in trouble. Either of these work. Let's try something. We're going to go to joystick. I want you.
Southwest 1765 at gate 5 with information. Papa. Very easy copy IFR clearance to Denver.
Give me 1 second for that clearance. Southwest 1765, Memphis clearance, stand by for your IFR clearance to Denver. Expect runway 18 right.
That's what I need. I want you.
We will stand by for IFR clearance to Denver. Expect runway 18 right. Southwest 1765.
No, I want to. It didn't fix it. Let's try again.
Memphis clearance, good evening. FedEx 1453, requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta. Memphis clearance, good evening. FedEx 1453, requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta. Clear to Atlanta via the Navy King 7 departure, then as filed. Flight maintain 7,000, expect 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.15, squawk 1324. We can expect runway 18 right, FedEx.
Right, we're going to try something. I'll see if it'll fix it. We're going to go edit failures. Fix all systems.
Southwest 1765, we're ready to copy IFR clearance to Denver.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
That was weird.
Southwest 1765, cleared to Denver via the Zoom at 5 departure. Then as filed.
I think we're fixed, but that was weird.
Level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.925, squawk 3526. Expect runway 18 right.
Right. So first of all,
Please deliver via Zoom at 5 departure, then as filed, climb and maintain 5,000, expect flight level 380, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 120.
Brian, can you get our taxi clearance?
Squawk 3526, expect runway 18 right.
I can't handle the taxi clearance unless you hand over the comms to me.
Brian, I'm handing over. You're in charge of all comms.
I've got the comms, Steve. I'll get our taxi clearance from ground.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, ready to taxi with Foxtrot.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, Memphis ground, taxi to runway 18 right via Victor November, cross runway 9er, then Mike 9er.
Runway 18 right, Victor November, cross runway 9er, then Mike 9er, FedEx 5046 Heavy.
Brian, we're ready for our takeoff clearance.
I'll get our takeoff clearance from tower.
Like, I feel like I'm doing, like, when I play, I feel like I'm
Memphis Tower, FedEx 5046 Heavy, holding short of runway 18 right, ready to depart.
it's a good balance.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, Memphis Tower, runway 18 right, winds 240 at 12, gusting 17. RNAV ribs, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18 right, RNAV ribs, cleared for takeoff. FedEx 5046 Heavy.
All right, 18 right, clear to takeoff. We're going to straighten out here, and I'm going to Toga. Toga's active. Front pressure on yoke. Yes. 80 knots. V1 and rotating. Positive rate. Gear up. Or over 1,000 feet. We're activating autopilot.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, contact departure on 120.9 or 25.
Switching to departure on 120.9 or 25. FedEx 5046 Heavy. Climb and maintain 7,000 direct rib. FedEx 5046 Heavy. Climb and maintain flight level 200. FedEx 5046 Heavy.
And it's got us direct rib. We overshot on ribs. Probably something I did, but we're correcting it now. In fact, we are going to go to Wirtz. I did not manage that turn well. we're going to move up to Doug. Whoa. Something's wrong here.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, contact Memphis Center on 133.125.
Switching to Memphis Center on 133.125. FedEx 5046 Heavy. Memphis Center, FedEx 5046 Heavy. Good afternoon. We're climbing past 16,000. Aiming for flight level 280. FedEx 5046 Heavy, Memphis Center. Good afternoon, altimeter 30.02. FedEx 429 Memphis Center, good afternoon. Citation 1136 Mike, Memphis Center, good afternoon. FedEx 5046 Heavy, Memphis Center. Climb and maintain flight level 350. Climb and maintain flight level 350. FedEx 5046 Heavy.
I gotta get ready for some guys already left.
All right, we're about 193 miles outside of Newark, and we are getting ready to descend. Our transition altitude is actually 18,000. We're going to see if we can start the process here to see. Brian, can you get our descent clearance to down to 180?
Steve, we can't request a descent without ATC's instruction. We'll wait for their clearance.
All right. That's where I'm not sure what he's thinking. Okay, let's wait. But we're getting close to it now because I forgot about 14 miles until we're at Paleo. Paleo's 31,000. 2210. Man, that looks good.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, expect the Filbo 4 arrival. Anticipate descent in about 20 minutes. Expect the Filbo 4 arrival, FedEx 5046 Heavy.
FedEx 5046, we'd like to begin our descent on the Filbo arrival.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, descend via Filbo 4 into Newark Liberty. Descending via Filbo 4 into Newark Liberty. FedEx 5046 Heavy.
Auto brake we're going to have set for 2. Just give it a little speed brake. Right, we're already set for an ILS approach. Frequency is set. The course heading is set. And our VREF is set. So trying to stay one step ahead. Let's bring that on. Bring it up the speed brake just a little bit more. Fuel is in tip-top shape. Great shape. Okay. We're a little bit off balance on fuel, or like evened out, but we're good. I'm not messing with. We're trusting VNAV to help us manage our descent, and we're monitoring it. But like right now, it looks like I may hit a 2200 at or above mark, and if I do, it ought to stop without me having to intervene. We're gonna see. I don't like my livery on this aircraft as much, but if you do get closer to it, it doesn't look that bad. It's just kind of plain. Needs some help. Nah, we're gonna the 200 mark. We're not gonna stop because we're already at 9 nautical miles from it. We're at 220, and we're just gonna keep going. The next hard stop is a 11,000. Right, we're right on track. Good job. Good job, BNAF. I'll give you a gold star. Alright, descent continuing. We're at around 293 knots, descending to 14,000, and then from there we'll descend to 11,000. Nothing major other than just a steady descent right now. Reducing speed to 240. Heading bug. And flaps 1. Looks like we're at 240 knots all the way to Filbo. There you are. Right. 8 miles from Filbo, 240. We're kind of inching up. We need to be careful about that. Oh, it's because we're descending. Okay. Can't say that I'm really not happy with rate and rate of descent. Everything's been really good. Feet per minute. 3 waypoints away from touching down. Okay, good. But at 240 knots, I can't go to the next flap setting. Just not good. But that's fine because okay, we're about to switch now. So turn coming up to go to
FedEx 5046 Heavy. Turn right heading 070. Turn right heading 055.
Turning right heading 070, FedEx 5046 Heavy.
okay, so I'm taking over our speed. Come on, give me some wiggle room here. That's all.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, turn left heading 040.
Left heading 040, FedEx 5046 Heavy.
All right, we're coming in on our approach. All right, let's.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, turn left heading 005.
Turning left heading 005, FedEx 5046 Heavy.
This is Tower, experimental 31 Bravo, understood, radar contact.
Contact sudden exclusion, CTAP on 123.05.
This is Tower, experimental 31 Bravo, understood, we are contacting CTAP on 123.05.
Switching to Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3, FedEx 5046 Heavy. Newark approach, FedEx 5046 Heavy evening. We're established on the ILS for runway 22 left approach.
Sync rate. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Sync rate. Hold up. 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 Sync rate. Hold up.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
That was a not okay landing, I tell you. I should have done a go around. Kind of stupid not to, but I didn't have capture, and I think it was because of where it brought me in, and it was too close. I was only 4.5 miles to the runway, nautical miles on the runway for my turn. So I didn't have time to do anything. So my own fault. I was that was not really, I would say, smart to do what I did. It did well, and I probably got to have a good feet per minute, but it would have been, I think, much safer just to do a go around. Let's get GPU out here. Some stairs, chocks, loaders. How about a fuel truck, passenger bus, ACU, loader. And let's open. We can't open everything yet because we're still, engines are still running.
Bravo, we are holding short on runway, awaiting your departure. Linden Tower, experimental 3 Mike Bravo, requesting permission for takeoff, departure from runway 27.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
I'm not really, let's just say I'm not impressed by that. That's, oh, see, that was a great landing. Let's go look at it.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, contact Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3. Switching to Newark Liberty Tower on 118.3, FedEx 5046 Heavy. Newark Liberty International Airport Tower, FedEx 5046 Heavy, evening. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 22 left.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, Newark Liberty International Airport Tower, roger. Continue approach, runway 22 left. FedEx 5046 Heavy, Newark Liberty International Airport Tower. Wind 240 at 6 gusting 15. Runway 22 left. Cleared to land.
Runway 22 left. Cleared to land. FedEx 5046 Heavy.
FedEx 1402 Heavy. Welcome to Newark Liberty. Contact ground on 121.8.
They're ground on 1.8. FedEx 1402 Heavy.
United 1227. Contact departure. FedEx 5046 Heavy, welcome to Newark Liberty. Contact ground on 121.8.
Approaching to ground on 121.8. FedEx 5046 Heavy. Newark Liberty International Airport ground. FedEx 5046 Heavy. Good evening. We're clear of runway 22 left and ready to taxi to the gate.
FedEx 5046 Heavy, Newark Liberty International Airport ground, taxi to FedEx 40F via Golf Alpha. Have a good day.
I will say I was not impressed with that landing, and nor should you be. We did have a safe landing. I mean, we made it. I won't call it safe. But I guess we'll see you on the next one.